What is up, everybody? Zidane 4289 here on New Release Tuesday. That's what we're going to start calling it here at TheWhiteMages. Because every Tuesday there's a new game coming out, and then that's like a couple months that we're all going to end up buying or playing or something. So, on this edition, New Release Tuesday, we have Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi as the first game up. As you can see, I am Goku and I am kicking ass against Frieza. Well, you'll see that later, but I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. But as you can see, the graphics are like pretty insane. It actually adds to the feel of, it stays true to the Dragon Ball universe. You know what I mean, with the cell shading and the animated style look and stuff like that. Uh, Ultimate Tenkaichi actually takes it back to the Budokai days. And in my eyes, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and the original Budokai 3 will always be the best Dragon Ball Z games ever created. Actually, I still have both copies, copies of both sitting right over here. And it's better than Rage Blast 2 in some aspects. Some people might not like it because, you know, it it really requires like really high reflexes as far as like hitting a button quicker than the other person. Or that's if you're playing against friends or like, the computer went very hard or something. Like it's kind of like a rock paper scissors competition most of the time, but that doesn't take away from how freaking epic this game looks. And oh, excuse me. And it's there's different modes you can play in this game. Like there's a hero mode, which is actually new to the Dragon Ball Z games. Hero mode is like you can go in and create your own Saiyan or human, give them a tail and wild looking hair like Broly and stuff like that. And you actually go through in a parallel universe that Goku doesn't really exist in. And well, I think he does exist. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't get that far yet. But you can play the game as your hero that you created. You can give him like different outfits like Goku's outfits or Broly's outfit or stuff like that. You can give him Trunks' hair. You unlock more stuff as you play through story mode and stuff like that. It's pretty decent. Like I like it so far. I think it's a different take on the Dragon Ball universe. It kind of reminds me of the Dragon Ball Z MMO that is only out in Korea, where you can create your human character, Saiyan character, Namekian character, stuff like that. It's pretty decent. If you guys are into Dragon Ball, I say like give a look see. Even though it's hard to get an account, like I got an account for like a month. It's pretty decent to play for a while, but then I said, nah, I don't want to play this anymore. And there's also different modes of battle. Like you have tab battle and solo battle. Tab battle is like Region Blast 2, where you can do like fusions and stuff like that. You also do supers, and there's different ranges like melee range, common range, blast range, where like you can only do certain things within those ranges. And if you guys want to see more Dragon Ball, let me know, and I will definitely post more Dragon Ball along with like more characters and stuff like that. The second game that is released on New Release Tuesday is this one, which is Battlefield 3, and I know most of you guys were excited about this game. Battlefield 3 is like, supposedly the Call of Duty killer, as, most of the fanboys say. Like, guys, I honestly don't get this whole, I really don't get this whole fanboy flame war type shit that's going on between, like, video games and, you know, game systems and PCs and stuff like that. Like, I honestly don't get it. Like, I have all the systems. I have a PC that plays just about everything. And I was actually told I wasn't a gamer because I have all that. If anything, that would make me a true gamer because I have all that. You know what I mean? Like, then again, maybe the guy was just hating on me. Like, I don't know. Like, I know, like, you have to go through life and have haters. Like, haters are, like, always having anger towards everybody reaching success. That's what the haters acronym is. But there's no reason to hate on me because, I have things that you don't have, or you decided to trade in your system and you regret it now because you miss your precious Xbox or PS3 or Wii or whatever it is that you decided to trade in. And it doesn't make any sense to like have a flame war all the time. I can't go into a message board without starting some type of flame war between Xbox or PS3. I can't even go on Facebook without a friend giving me slack because I got a game on Xbox as opposed to PS3. Like, I'm paying for the game. I get it on wherever I want to. My Xbox is for my shooters and my online things, and my PS3 is for my exclusive titles and my Blu-ray player. That's how I keep it all the time. That's how I kept it since PlayStation 2 days. Like, PlayStation 2 was for my exclusive stuff in my, DVD player, and the original Xbox was just my main system. Like, that doesn't make me an Xbox fanboy. I just prefer Xbox more than any other system because they have more to offer me. Also, the whole Battlefield, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 flame war that's going on, that's got to stop too. Like, I'm tired of hearing about that. Like, I'm getting flack on that because I'm getting both. Like, I have to get both. Not only do we do a YouTube channel here, but I also do like EGM stuff, as you guys know, and I also do my own game reviews on my website. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, there's a link at the bottom in the description bar. And I have to constantly have content to put up, like constantly. And yeah, it's hard to do, but if you don't have content to put up, nobody's going to visit your site or view your channel or anything. You know what I mean? So for people to actually come at me and say I'm stupid for getting both, or say, oh, you're one of those who like can't decide which game you want, so you're going to get both. I got both because I want to get both. I got both because I can get both. Because I choose to get both. That's like, a guy who says he's a gamer, quote unquote, and just plays Madden or NBA 2K all year. In my eyes, that's not really a gamer because you're just playing sports games. Like, I could go outside and play sports. Somebody says, I want to play basketball. Alright, let's go. No, we want to sit here and play 2K. No, I'd rather go to the basketball court and play basketball. Or I would rather go out and play football or like street hockey or something. Yes, I used to play street hockey on rollerblades. It was fun for a time, but at the same time, I don't think a black guy should be playing street hockey, especially when the ball hits him in the face. And in the eye at that. So, ever since that experience, I haven't played street hockey at all. So go ahead and get your laughs out because Zidane got hit in the eyeball with a freaking street hockey ball. And I'm glad I could entertain you guys for just a moment. But like seriously, like the whole flame war thing like has got to stop. Like Battlefield 3 is a good game. Just 2 discs, so you guys know if you get on Xbox, obviously there's one on PS3, and that's another thing, the whole more disc and other system thing. I remember when people were excited back in the PlayStation 1 days when the game was more than 1 disc. They was like, oh my god, it's 4 disc. I have to play this game, it's super long. Now it's like, oh wow, Xbox is 3 discs on Xbox. I want to get on Xbox because I got to switch discs. How lazy are you to not get up and switch this? And shout out to Stony Black Saga for signing in the middle of my video. But how lazy are you for not getting up off the couch and wanting to switch your disc out? You know what I mean? Like that's like the ultimate laziness. That's like people not buying a Kinect or Wii because they don't want to do like motion controls, because they don't want to sit. They just want to sit down with a controller in their hand all day and all night and just sit there and press buttons. That's not exercise. Like I get up and go out and walk at least an hour a day or like a half hour a day if I can, because it's not good to sit in the house on your butt all day every day. It causes health problems, like massive health problems. And many people don't believe that. If you don't believe me, look it up right now. Health problems caused by sitting down all day. Go ahead, Google it. I'm waiting. Go ahead. Let me know what results you come up with. But on a serious note, you know, people, I think gamers are becoming more and more lazy. Like, if you're one of those lazy gamers, like, you know, get up and do more. Like, seriously. But, this is a pretty decent moment because you see the chip damage on the little ledge there as the sniper shoots the balcony. I thought that was pretty cool. But you know, the more these games come out, the more people tend to do flame wars and stuff like that. There's actually a Dragon Age versus Skyrim thing, or Dragon Age versus Elder Scrolls, or Elder Scrolls versus any other RPG out there, saying, "Oh my God, Elder Scrolls is so much better than any other RPG out there." Have you played Witcher? Have you? Have you played what's that game? Demon Souls, Dark Souls? Have you played those? Have you played anything other than Elder Scrolls, my friend? Have you played Fallout? Have you played what's that game called? Borderlands. Like name any RPG, and I can guarantee you I have at least played it either once or played it for a minimum of an hour. I can almost guarantee it because I'm a big RPG player. But you know, flame wars have got to stop between gamers. They really do. Like, I understand there's preference and all, and I understand, you know, there will always be people saying, no, this is better than the other one, but it has got to stop. Like, seriously. Side note for today, I am going to get Uncharted 3, as you guys know, and I am actually going to do our very first TheWhiteMages Let's Play using that game. I tend to be a lot more entertaining and funny when it comes to, you know, actually sitting there and playing the game. You can ask Buttosai, you can ask Scatterbrain, you can ask Hellish Deeds, you can ask anybody. Like, Buttosai actually laughed at me when I was playing Deus Ex that one time because I could not beat the freaking Rihanna looking chick. And he was just in hysterics for like an entire hour while I was trying to beat her. And he said, you should have recorded that because that would have got us a ton of views. But I'm going to do a Let's Play with Uncharted 3, so if you guys are looking for the Uncharted 3, you know, feel free to join in and tune in and, like, you know, play with me. I'll be doing it on live stream too while I'm recording, so, you know, you guys should feel free to play. I mean, join in and watch, and don't forget, comment, rate, and subscribe, and Zidane4289 out. Later.